We're on the airplane. We're going to take off in about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. Here is our room at the Hotel Oceania de Versailles. It's cozy, very cozy. Let me back out. Hi! So bathroom, wait, let me find the light. There's the light. So it's a separate water closet, shower, and then they did give us some nice robes to use while we're here. And you know, gotta have the slippers. Our little coffee maker, which I think we can figure that out. Tim found out these were just sugar cubes, not candy. I'm glad he ate that first and figured that out. There's our bed. We're gonna supremely miss our pillows. But there's old man. And then here's our window. I'm not sure exactly where the Eiffel Tower is from here, but we found out, you know, we're spoiled and things are open all the time. And we got here, it was about 5 o'clock and we wanted to eat and nothing was open. But we survived. So we found a lovely Italian restaurant. It said they were actually gonna open at 6:28, but we walked past and the door was open and we asked him if he was open. He says, yes, come in. And we were looking at the menu. We had to break out our translator program. And we finally asked him, like, can we get this? And he made us what we asked. And he was just lovely. So far, our driver from the airport was lovely. The people downstairs at the hotel were lovely. The gentleman that owned the restaurant around the corner was lovely. So we'll see what we have energy for tomorrow. We've had a very long day, no sleep on the airplane. It was, that was a brutal flight. So anyways, we'll bring you along on our excursions tomorrow. We turned a corner. There it is. We'll get there eventually. So there's the Eiffel Tower in the distance, and we found one of the Statues of Liberty. I believe there's 5. So kind of cool. Everywhere you look, there's these little things. I don't know what that building is over there, but it looks really cool. We're about ready to head up. Oops, and back up this little walkway so we can go up in the Eiffel Tower. Here we are at the base. We have our tickets for the summit. Sorry.
Stop sign.
Mit Dings. Um Aufzug als
Animal
Fuß.
Crossing.
Das ist cool.
I'll show you them.
Doch, schon cool mit dem Aufzug, muss man sagen.
Oh, we did this before that. We could do a ride and have like a cart thing.
Big says they got
Get
out there.
out on the elevator. We've done everything.
Mesdames, Messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. 2e étage, tout le monde descend. Vous devez changer l'ascenseur. Si vous allez au sommet, 2nd floor, everybody steps out. You need to change lift. If you're going to the top floor, segunda planta, todos hay que bajar.
Now we go down.
It's the view from the top of the Eiffel Tower. It's amazing. I'm trying not to get all the bars. Found a cemetery in Paris. Whoa. This place is just amazing. I know. I find all the death things. Under the sea. We survived the Eiffel Tower yesterday. It wasn't really that crowded. It wasn't so bad. Then we went to the under the sea, by the sea. There's
Under the sea.
Under the sea, under the sea. There's a restaurant right across the street from our hotel, and it's kind of like, what's that animal one? There's a dinosaur one. It's like a themed thing. It was nice. The food wasn't that great, but it was right across the street, so we're gradually trying all the restaurants around our hotel.
Cool scenery.
Yes. Today we're going to the palace at Versailles, and we're going to get on the train because we did about 20,000 steps yesterday and we feel like we're gonna die. So we'll check out the train. We'll bring you along. Let's go to the palace at Versailles. Holy crap. I'm not sure exactly where we're going in, but we're going in. The apartments, they miss it down.
Where's that short guy from?
Watch your step. Wow. Don't fall. Apartments this way. I don't know. It's so big and beautiful.
Where's that table was like 12 feet long.
Wow. I gotta find someplace on the corner so I can look up. You just gotta look up.
This is real stupid.
It's just unbelievable. Beautiful.
Chandelier. Did you see it?
Hall of Mirrors, I believe.
To the left, you can take a picture of yourself, take a new picture, taking a picture of yourself.
We found hinges and we couldn't figure out why, but there's an opening.
Even at the top.
The Queen's rooms. We made it!
Hold on for Hal for a second.
We're in the crypt underneath Notre Dame. Look! There's a replica. That's where we were. here.
Is this the basement of the city?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I don't know. Actually, all the descriptions over there. Let's go over there. The ancient city that was here before Paris. It says it's the first hotel in Paris. But their beds weren't very comfortable. Ancient stairs. This was a port, an ancient port. Boats would pull up and unload. Outside the Pantheon, the University of Paris. I don't know who's in there, but it looks like they want out. There's so much. Josephine Baker? Really? Just one of many wings in the Louvre. Oh my. I know. This is part of the medieval castle from, let's see, the French king, was 1180 to 1223, but this was unearthed in 1866. This is the bottom of the castle. This is a pillar supporting the drawbridge to the King's Garden. Well, what's left of it. From Paris, and we had a wonderful time. He wasn't happy before he left about going to Paris, so I think even if he found things he would have enjoyed. Anyways, I wish I had done a lot more research. I don't know why I didn't, but for the Louvre and Versailles, you can get the tickets. I don't know how early or how far in advance you can get them, but you need to get in like the earliest that you can get in, like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. We got there, we didn't have tickets because, you know, we just didn't really know what we were gonna feel like doing each day. So we didn't get tickets ahead of time. So when we went to each place, we ended up not being able to get in till later in the day. Like for the Louvre, I think we got in pretty quick. But Versailles, we didn't get in till after lunch. And when you go, if you don't buy the tickets ahead of time, what it is they've got big lines for each hour that you get in. So we just saw these big lines and we're utterly confused what it was, but it's a line for each hour that you can get in, like 8 and then 9 and 10, etc. Get the rail pass. The first day we decided we were gonna walk everywhere. Bring your comfortable shoes. I watched all these videos about how they don't wear tennis shoes, and it's a lie. They wear tennis shoes, they wear leggings. It's fine, be comfortable. You're gonna stick out anyways, just be comfortable. I tried to wear nice shoes and they were not comfortable shoes, and boy did I pay the price. One thing that somehow I didn't get any video of was Napoleon's tomb. It's amazing and beautiful, and you've got to go check it out. The food situation, midday, they kind of closed down between 6 and 7. Most of the restaurants closed down, but you can go to the corner bakeries and they've got sandwiches and coffee and all that kind of stuff. So there are options. We didn't figure that out for a couple of days into the trip. So we were struggling with our food issues because our times, of course, were off. I'm trying to think what else. I think those were the big things. Everything takes so much more time, really. You could spend, I don't know how many days at the Louvre to see everything, so you can kind of see what it is you want to see, because there's 3 different wings and there's so many floors. Like it's crazy. You're constantly going up and down stairs. There are elevators, so it is handicap accessible, but I couldn't imagine how long it would take you to get through the museum if you were going up and down the elevators between all these floors. Versailles was incredible, and we were so tired. We didn't get to see anything in the back part, the Queen's Village, and there's just a whole bunch in the back that you can take a tram, or you can rent your own golf cart. And I would rent your own golf cart because then you can do it at your own pace. If you're on the tram, you have to wait for people to get off the tram so you can get back on. So if you got off at the Queen's Hamlet or Village, can't remember what they call it, you'd have to wait when the train came back around. If nobody got off, you couldn't get back on. So those are things to think about as well. But do some research and have fun. All of our group had a blast except Hal, but it was worth it. I would love to go back again. So I hope you have fun. And soon, real quick, I'll get up my Paris Disneyland trip too. Bye.